Hello students, today we will do the topic of maxima minima for a function of two variable. In this topic, we will determine the extreme value, that is the minimum value, and the maximum value of a function of two variable. First, see the working rule to find maximum and minimum value of a function fxy, that is f a function of xy of two variable, that is x and y are variables and f is the function of these two variable. Now very first step, we will find partial derivative of f with respect to x and partial derivative of f with respect to y. Put these value partial derivative of f to 0 and solving for the value of x and y. Let these are be the points, and these points are also known as the point of investigations. Means on these point we will check the maximum and minimum value of the function. For the next step, we will determine double derivative of f with respect to x, that is nominated as a. Double derivative of f first with respect to x, then with respect to y, will nominated as b, and double derivative of f with respect to y is nominated as c. After calculating these value of a, b, c, we will determine the value of ac minus b square. In next step c, we substitute the value of first point of investigation in ac minus b square. If ac minus b square is greater than 0 and a is less than 0, then function has maximum value, and the maximum value of the function is given by this. Now if ac minus b square is greater than 0 at point this and a is greater than 0, then the function has minimum value at this point, and the minimum value is given by fx1 y1. And if ac minus b square is less than 0, then this point will be the saddle point. Means at this point function has neither maximum value nor minimum value. So this point is known as the saddle point. If ac minus b square becomes 0 at this point, then this test is inconclusive and need further investigation. Means test fail and we will do the further investigation. Let us understand, for better understand of this method working rule, we will see the diagram. Now by this diagram it will more clear that how to determine the maximum and minimum value. Let x1 y1 be the point of investigation. That means this is the point. This point is getting by putting fx partial derivative of f with respect to 0 and partial derivative of f with respect to y to 0. After equating these two derivatives equal to 0, let first point become x1 y1. This is also known as the point of investigation. Now we have first two cases. If ac minus b square is less than 0 at this point, first we put this point in ac minus b square. If ac minus b square is less than 0, then this will be the saddle point. Means function has neither maximum nor minimum value at this point. If ac minus b square becomes greater than 0 at this point, then the function has extreme value at this point. Means at this point the function has either maximum or minimum value. Function has either maximum or minimum value. Now how to calculate, how to know the maximum or minimum? Then we put this point in the function a. What was our a? A was double derivative of f with respect to x. Now after putting this point in x a, if a become less than 0, then this point will be point of maxima, and the maximum value of function is given by this. And if a is greater than 0, then the function has minimum value, and the minimum value of function is given by substituting this point in the function. And there is one more case. If AC minus B square is equal to 0, then the case fail and the required further investigation. See once more. After finding the point of investigation, put this point in AC minus B square. If AC minus B square is less than 0, then it will be the saddle point. If AC minus B square is greater than 0, then the function has extreme value. Extreme value means either minimum or maximum. Now to check maxima or minima, put this point in A. If A is less than 0, A is negative, then the function has maximum value, and if A is greater than 0, then function has minimum value. Now let us do some examples. Let we have given function x raised to the power 4, y raised plus y raised to the power 4 minus 2x square plus 4xy minus 2y square. We are to find the extreme value for this function, means either maximum or minimum value of this function. Now this is our given function. First we find the partial derivative of f with respect to x and with respect to y. This is also represented as fx, and this is also represented as f tail y, means partial derivative of f with respect to y. After computing the partial derivative of f with respect to x and with respect to y, we are to find the point of investigation. Put these partial derivative 0 and solving for xy. Now from this, after adding this, we get x cube plus y cube is equal to 0, and x cube plus y cube is x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. For real, x and x plus y is equal to 0 is the only possibility from here. Now putting from here y is equal to minus x, and put this value in this equation. In this equation we get x cube minus 2x is equal to 0, or x into x square minus 2 is equal to 0. X becomes 0 plus minus 2, whereas y is equal to minus x, then y becomes 0 and minus plus 2. So we are the point are only 0 0, under root 2 minus under root 2 minus under root 2 under root 2. These are the 3 points on which we will check the extreme value of function. Now to check the extreme value of the function, we calculate a, b, c. A is the double partial derivative of f with respect to x. B become the double derivative of f first with respect to x, then with respect to y, and c is the double derivative of f with respect to y. Now computing a, b and c. A, b, c. After computing these three values, we will check for maxima and minima. Now at first point was 0 0. At this point a become this, b becomes c, and c becomes minus 4. Y put y 0, then c becomes minus 4. Now computing ac minus b square. AC minus b square comes to 0. Therefore at this point further investigation required. Now further investigation will be done later. Let us check on the another point. At point under root 2 minus under root 2, a becomes 20, b becomes 4, c becomes 20. Now ac minus b square becomes greater than 0, means at this point the function has extreme value, either minimum or maximum. Now to check minimum or maximum, put these value in a, and a is the greater than 0. Therefore this is the point of minima, this is the point of minima, and minimum value of the function is given by substituting this point in function f, and after solving this we get -8 is the minimum value of the function. Now at point this minus under root 2, a become this, b become this, c become this. Now ac minus b square is greater than 0, therefore this is the point of extreme value, and a is also positive, then this again at this point the function has the minimum value, and the minimum value will be same as the -8. There will either minimum or maximum value is unique. There will no two minimum value and no two maximum value. Now one point remains, that is 0 0. At this point ac minus b square become 0, and this at this point further investigation required. Now how to do further investigation? We will take small changes in x and y as h and k. Now calculating fhk minus 0 0, this become -2 into h minus k square, which is less than 0, always less than 0, because this quantity is whole square and this is always positive quantity, and if we multiply a negative quantity to a positive quantity, it will give you the negative quantity. So this is less than 0. For h is equal to k, this become 2h square, that is positive. As fhk minus f0 0 does not keep the same sign for the value of hk, so the point is a saddle point. If that keep the same sign, that is either less than 0 both, then that will be the point of minima. If that keep the both sign greater than 0, then that will be the point of maxima. But here both sign don't keep the same sign, so this is the saddle point. Now let us do one more example. Let us do one more example. The function is given as 3x square minus y square plus x cube. Now we are to determine the extreme value of this function. First we find the partial derivative of f with respect to x and partial derivative of f with respect to y. Substituting these two partial derivative to 0 to find the point on which extreme value to be checked. That is the point of investigation. This becomes x0 -2 and y is 0. So we have 2 points. First point is 0 0 point. Second point is -2 0 point. On these 2 points we are to find the maximum or minimum value of the function. Now at point 0 0, a becomes 6, b becomes 0, c becomes -2, ac minus b square is less than 0, so this is the saddle point. And at point -2 0, a becomes -6, b becomes 0, c becomes -2, ac minus b square is greater than 0. At this point function has extreme value, but a is negative, so at this point the function has maximum value, and this is the point of maxima, and the maximum value of the function is given by substituting this point in the function, and after calculating we get 4 is the maximum value of the given function. So in this way we can find the extreme value of each function of two variable. Try yourself. Okay.